Hey everybody, welcome back on MDG Media. We are launching our brand new merch this week. We have some MDG Media t-shirts available. We have some sweatshirts coming. If you're interested if you want to support the project, please send us a message on Instagram. We'll let you know and give you all the information you need to have. In the meantime, just enjoy the coverage and we'll see you on the course. Hey everybody, welcome back on MDG Media, your European Disc Golf Hub channel. This is final day of the 2024 Krokhol Open presented by Latitude 64 MPO field. We are on same day coverage, at least we are keeping the pace. My name is Maxime Tanghe and with me Andrew Gum.
Such a pleasure to be here with you all. Thanks for having me. We get to watch this exciting conclusion of the Krokhol Open MPO. Ricky Wysocki, 7-stroke lead, doing his thing, marching towards a big victory here in Europe.
Exactly, we have 2 Europeans, 2 US players on the card. That's going to be interesting also. Always a pleasure to have a mix. And first on the tee pad, as you mentioned, 7 strokes lead, Ricky Wysocki, representing Dynamic Discs. Yeah, 25 down through 2 rounds, 16 down for the winning score last season. Pretty huge performance until now.
Yeah, that's crazy. We got Jakub Semerád going to have to try to put some pressure on him early. Latitude 64 player, the title sponsor of this event from the Czech Republic. Great to have him playing here well.
You're right. And third, we'll have Väino Mäkelä, just switched from Prodigy to Innova, and he seems to be comfortable with it. So happy to have the bro on the card.
We also got Joseph Anderson, Joey Buckets, representing Castoplast. And from the United States there in Athens, Georgia.
Yeah, he's on an amazing season, since this one. So, yeah, pretty exciting, man. And we are starting on hole 1. What do you think about this one?
Hole 1, yeah, it's a tough starting hole if you're looking for a birdie. It's up on this big mound there. You got to really rip it, and you hope you don't fade out on that left side where it's OB. It's easy to skip that way, roll that way.
Yeah, and the usual play on this one is go on the right side, down that hill, and just start your round with a bar, usually. Let's see.
Team Dynamic Discs, 2 times world champion. Make some noise for Ricky Wysocki!
And first on the tee, Ricky, 7 strokes lead, entering the final round.
Yeah, he's been just shredding it these last couple of days. A 13 down, a 12 down with a real bad spit out on hole 2. Here he is, playing it on that right side, safe and smart. As I was saying, 3.16 average on this one.
Next on tee from Sleby, the Czech Republic, Team Latitude 64 and Team Prodiscus.net. Clap your hands for Jakub Semerád.
Jakub, one of the best players in Europe for sure. He's going to get to represent Europe at the President's Cup this following week. Well-earned spot. There you see him going with more of a flex line.
Man, Jona was mentioning this line. That would be the best way to attack the basket without being at risk with the left side. And he's showing the way perfectly.
From THRU, Finland, Team Innova, Power Grip. Give it up for Väino Mäkelä.
Yeah, Jakub's so good with those flex lines, and that was a really smooth effort to get himself up there on the green.
Yeah, he says it himself. He's really comfortable on open areas and longer distances.
Väino smashing on a hyzer.
And he's gonna crush on that hill and probably roll down for a bit. Usual reaction.
And the last player on the lead card from Athens, Georgia, US, Team Castoplast. Give it up one last time for Joseph Anderson.
also known as Joe Bucket since the start of the season.
Yeah, he's had a breakout year this year. He's found himself on all sorts of lead cards, really raising his game to the next level. Super highly rated and performing up to those that expectation here in Europe. Got to see a fair bit of him.
Yeah, and this is a more aggressive line, going straight at the basket.
Did it stay up on the hill?
I'm pretty sure he did.
Nice, he'll have a birdie look. We've only got 5 birdies so far on the day coming into this lead card. Tuomas Hyrtiainen, Leon Sonleitner, Paul Macbeth, Jakub Kanapik, and Anthony Barella all getting it. We'll have a couple more looks here on the lead card to try to add to that.
Yeah, exactly. And Väino with a typical play.
Ricky giving it a chance.
A bit more aggressive.
Yeah.
That's going to be the easy par a lot of players are looking for.
Here's where Joey ended up, just right outside the circle. Comes up a little bit short on that attempt, though.
Not able to capitalize.
So it looks like Jakub, the only one. Still with the chance to get the birdie here on this lead card. Inside the circle. Bang, bang.
Amazing start. 1 down. And yeah, 6 strokes.
Just like that. Getting one early. Like I said, he's going to have to put the pressure on early if he wants to have any chance. He can't really wait around. So, you know, when you're 7 strokes behind, you got to get moving, get grooving, and that's exactly what he's done.
You're right. Setting the pace, and we are moving on to hole 2. So this hole is a par 4, 202 meters. Uphill all along the way. You will start your hole off the tee pad with a turnover shot, trying to arrive between 80 and 100 meters to the basket, and then still uphill on the second. Yeah, and trying to fight that OB on the right side. You can either go for forehand, trying to crash into that hill. As you can see, the slope from right to left, so careful if you go with the backhand and control the fade and the glide. Let's see what option the players are going to take.
Yeah, yesterday we saw a lot of people ending up over on the left side, but the wind was right to left. Wind is down today, but it's pretty soggy out there. We had heavy rains all morning, stopped just in time for this MPO lead card, luckily.
Yeah, as we saw this morning, the FPO lead card was under the rain. Yeah, all round. And the lead card is pretty lucky right now.
Ricky smashing it up there under that.
That's a sweet spot, hit,
yeah.
Perfect shot.
There's like that flat kind of sort of plateauish area on the ridge.
Oh, this needs to fade. Oh, that can be
amazing.
amazing.
It's stable, yeah, it's huge. Doesn't get quite back enough in time. Drifts OB, but he's pretty far up there. Still a pretty good chance to save the par. Joey, hoping this fades out. And it does perfectly. He's right there with the others in the sweet spot.
Yeah, the lead card is showing the way on the second hole.
Check out that new merch. Hit him up on Instagram if you want some cool MDG gear. And this approach from Jakub is super solid.
Yeah, great touch inside the circle. And perfect place to land.
Yeah.
Knowing that he's gonna be left with an uphill putt. Pretty safe.
Yeah, you can run that safe. The hill behind it. And with Jakub's putt, nothing to worry about. He's so good. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect touch on that.
And great answer to Jakub.
Yeah, that's the last thing he wants to do is drop too early. So putting that close, and there's no doubt about it, putting the pressure back on him to make sure he gets that bird.
Yeah, and the forehand, if you are comfortable with it, is probably the best option on the second shot. You don't have to worry about the slope. And Väino now with a third shot after the OB on the drive.
Yeah, and Joey dropped it on a dime there with the forehand too. That was sweet. Fought through some stuff on the left side. And
come on.
Oh my goodness. Väino hunting for that birdie still, even after the OB. That would be a crazy circle 3, wouldn't it? He just about rung it up. Now he's going to have to deal with a little bit of a obstructed putt coming back. Yeah, it does cost him.
And yeah, the disc is just staying there. Not too many worries. That's going to be a first bogey for the card and not able to capitalize on Jakub's side. So yeah, the stroke, he just
Yeah, he would have really wanted that. Just didn't quite get it up enough to get over the rim. 4.15 average on this one, right in the middle, as far as difficulty goes.
Yeah.
Väino gets the bogey.
7 strokes again between Jakub and Ricky.
Yeah, right back to where we started. But still 16 holes to play. Still plenty of really great score separating holes on this beautiful property. We're in for a treat still.
And here we are on hole 3. Par 3, 95 meters, dead straight on the rope to the basket. Yeah, you need to hit your line, and on the second part of the fairway, as you can see, there is a huge drop off on the left slope from right to left. So control the fade, control the glide, control the power. It should be a mid-range or putter shot for the entire card. And yeah, let's go. Maybe the forehand can be also a good option to avoid the risk on the left.
Yeah, tightest hole on the course, would you say?
Yeah, completely.
For sure.
Hard line to hit.
Norwegian woods here, beautiful and thick. The rest of the course is mostly quite open. A few gaps here and there that you really got to mind, but this one's kind of the most...
Oh, and that was a low line, but good ground play. He's going to be left with a 12 to 13 meter spot. If this one can go through, that should be an easy par. I don't see him taking any risk on this putt with a huge drop off again behind.
There's like a cliff drop.
Oh, and careful with that kick.
On the left side, and Väino's heading that way. Not happy.
You can see the focus. Yeah.
Ricky looking real focused. He's got those eyes, you know. Fierce competitor. He got him set on the big win here.
Oh, and as you can see, Väino is jailed on the left side.
Yeah. Third hardest hole on the course, and we're seeing his teeth here with Väino. 3.52 average, and now he's going to take a big number here.
Yeah, double bogey incoming for the finish.
Huge
star.
Range on this jump putt from Ricky. Gets it all the way up to the green from way back there on an Anheuser angle. That's a real skill right there.
Yeah, you're right. Being able to jump it from a long range is definitely good for the accuracy.
Jakub, yeah, smartly laying up. Death drop behind there can get you in all kinds of trouble. There is like a relief area, but still, it's really hard to make it from down there, and disc can be lost and whatnot. So, wow.
This one is great.
Solid putt there.
From Joe, 2 down through 3, setting the pace. And he's back at Jakub's.
Yeah, that's almost a bonus birdie. Only 9 on the whole day, so getting a stroke on the card here. And
yeah, great putt from C2.
And now he's tied with Jakub, so he can start thinking about putting that pressure on and playing for the win, or even trying to overtake Jakub for second. Off to a good start. 2 down through 3 is really good on this course. 1 is such a bonus, you know. To get the next 2, fantastic.
And as you can see, the lead card, he's on top of the board. Väino dropping at the moment, +3. And let's move on to hole 4. A really long par 3, 148 meters. You're going for a flex shot on that gap where the drone is flying. It opens up the angle. You can also release flat, but yeah, it puts a bit more risk with the trees on the right side. You're fighting that OB line on the right. But yeah, be trusty with your disc. Go for a stable disc that you release flat or slightly Anheuser, and trust the fade. Let's go.
Yeah, it's quite downhill, so not really quite playing the full 148, but definitely a rip for sure.
Oh, and he's going through. That was scary.
Sneaky line, but it's going to fade a little early, most likely. But it's up there for a look, circle 2.
Exactly. His left
Great.
side. There is a huge cliff, again, drop off, but I don't think he was deep
This looks
enough to
real
be there.
good.
Yeah, and this is the line you're looking for.
Getting that full flight, skip. And right there, circle's edge. Opportunity for birdie, for our leader.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Jakub is going with an overstable disc. Again, anhyzer release.
He's so good with these overstable drivers and puts a good move on that. Puts him pin high inside the circle. Another chance for birdie. Finally trying to bounce back after a really rough start.
Yeah, now he needs to find some birdies. 3 over through 3 is definitely not the start he was looking for. And he's in position.
Great. Yeah, really trusting the stability over the OB line.
First birdie opportunity for Väino.
Joey with a pretty touchy jump putt. Oh, almost drops it in there.
Yeah, cool bid. That's going to be an easy par. And 3 clear birdie opportunities. Ricky not able to capitalize. Again, opening the door to Jakub to be back at 6 strokes.
There it
As
is.
he does. Dead center.
Perfect putt. Nice work there. 2 down. 1 stroke closer to Ricky. We saw from that leaderboard check-in that Adam Hammes is 4 down through 7, so he's making a charge for the podium.
As Väino is taking the first birdie of his round. Important. Now he needs to forget about all this and take as many birdies as he can.
Yep, 2 really good birdies. Joey almost dropping it in the bucket.
And we are moving on to hole 5, par 4. Short one, 175 meters. You are going for turnover shot. You can see the OB line on the left side. You need to control the balance between the turn and the fade. There is also some risks on the right side. There is again some slope, so if you are turning too much, you're in danger to just glide forever. Be on hole 7 fairway, and then on the second shot you will attack that green, slight slope, drop off behind the basket to control the power, control the glide again. You have 2 gaps, right and left side of this bush. In the middle, that's your choice depending on where you land.
Yeah, there's that cluster of trees that you have to sort of choose right or left on your approach. Tee shot's fairly open. The biggest risk is fading OB, but wow, that was huge. What a crush from Jakub. He's right up by those trees we were talking about.
He could go for an eagle putt. Long range, deep C2, maybe, yeah, surely over 20 meters.
My goodness, he got on that thing. This one's over there on the right side. All the distance you need. Should have a pretty
And
open lane on the right side, I guess.
exactly, and too short and too much turn to glide forever, as I was mentioning, my bad. And this is the other option. You can also go forehand wide over the OB left and just crash shorter than the turnover option. But he's having a look around 75-80 meters from where he landed.
Ricky's going to take that forehand too. He's got a ton of power with it. He's going to turn the corner on those trees where the fairway kind of shapes to the
Great shot.
the right past him. And yeah, perfect position. Easiest hole on the course today, 3.63 average. So
That's a must-get birdie.
yeah,
Definitely.
56% of the field getting it done. But there were some bogeys and worse as well. There are, there's that OB to worry about. The drop off, like you said.
Careful.
That,
Oh, I'm pretty sure it rolled a bit.
that's the danger on the approach. Gotta be really careful with that right side and behind.
And as you can see, the 2 gaps from that angle. And that's a good shot from Väino. He's gonna be inside the circle. Pretty sure there was no risk of roll away with that backhand. Stay there.
Just a little routine chip up there for Ricky with the forehand.
And if Jakub wants to take a stroke back, he's gonna need to run this.
What a crazy eagle that would be, but no, he doesn't want any part of it. Just putting it close, securing that birdie.
That's smart. He's also playing for second place. No need to get crazy.
Yeah, and there's still some room to roam, you know. Wow, Joey.
Beauty.
Check that out.
3 down through 5.
Sick putt. He's there with Jakub. They both still got a chance. Only 6 strokes back. Well, I guess Josef's going to be 7 strokes back after Ricky's bird, but
Good bounce back from Väino also, tie 6th. And that's going to be probably the first star frame of the round for the lead card. A lot of green. Unfortunately, a bogey and a double for Väino on the first 3 holes, but
yeah,
he seems to be okay with it.
yeah, sure. Just keep doing your thing. He's earned himself a spot on the lead card and plenty of opportunities to shine here. Everybody else with a clean sheet so far, keeping it bogey free. It's good to see here on final day.
As we are moving on to hole 6. 100 meters exactly, and that's a turnover shot. You will need to go as high as possible and just make your disc keep the turn. And yeah, go to the basket. If you're short, you will face a decision because there is that huge drop off behind the basket again. This one is really tough, and if you're going too far, you'll be far down the hill.
Yeah, it's a pretty specific line, and like you said, that death drop off behind the basket is a major issue. That was really early tree connection from Jakub. He's going to be playing this for par now. This looks okay.
Yeah, if it can avoid the backside.
Might be a little long. Let's see if it hits something.
We'll see. Slightly early, out of the hand. Joe now. That looks better than what we've seen on the first 2 shots.
Great touch on that. Sliding it up inside the circle. Nice and smooth.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's inside the circle short. So scary putting coming for Joe.
Forehand flipping up. Oh, catching a late tree. Squirreling off to the left. Scary putt there for Ricky. Might want to lay that up.
Yeah, knowing the advance he has, he's probably not in the need.
Yeah, especially with Jakub out of position.
Oh no.
Oh. That's a really unlucky tree. Hit and roll for Jakub. Ricky lays up smartly.
Yeah, as expected. Now Väino from the left side. That's a good spot to putt from.
Oh, lots of chains. Even hit the
clean bid.
Quite a lot of the cage there, but didn't stay put. Another sweet putt there.
What a putt from Joe. 4 down and putting some pressure on Jakub with a death putt to save the par.
Fearless effort there, right in the heart.
So clean.
Good cleanup for the par there.
And tied for second again.
Yeah. They're both just 6 strokes back. This is not over at all yet. You know, as good of a player as Ricky is, anything can happen on a course like this. There's so many, sketchy greens, a lot of OB lines, so many water hazards.
Moving on to hole 7, par 4, 193 meters. You have 2 gaps to hit at the start, right side and left. If you are opting for the right side, you will go with a distance driver, maybe a fairway to control the fade with a hyzer shot, or left side with flex shot. You can earn more distance with the left side and flex, but it's more dangerous and just not as easy as control. And then second shot will be a touchy one with the drop off again on the left and behind the basket. But with a good drive, you will be left with an 80 meters approach something. And you'll be around for another birdie opportunity. Let's roll.
Joey, look at that. 4 down through 6. On fire here.
Right side. A bit early, a bit shy of an attempt. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be okay. Probably a long range approach. This is the other option.
Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah, shouldn't be
Left
too
side
obstructed by those bushes left side. Oh, and hyzer flip up for Väino. Great control.
there. Nice powered low line, getting the skip.
Yes,
There,
sir.
decent position. They're all there on that left side.
Ricky. Yeah, looking for the straight shot also.
A little bit
And
more
that's
centered.
yeah, everything you need. He's gonna have a straight look to the green.
It's a beautiful green, but it's pretty scary on that plateau, dropping off hard left and behind. Pretty thick on the right with the woods.
This needs to hold.
Yeah, and Joey's okay. Fights out. Nice. It's a pretty scary putt, but
Yeah, nothing too bad. Short drive. And definitely not the easiest approach.
this one averaging under par, 3.84. Really great approach there.
Nice.
Skips it up onto the rocks and then it heads towards the basket.
That forehand approach tactic is pretty nice. You're crashing onto that slight slope and sometimes just earning some roll, putting your disc even closer to the basket than you were when you were landing.
Yeah, Ricky with a really well-balanced game, but I'd put his forehand approach up there as the best in the world. You know, he's been doing that for years.
Lots of control, lots of experience also on Ricky's wallet.
Yeah.
And this is just a layup for Joe. He has a great start. No need to go crazy, and Väino is back to even. Great answer to the struggles on the first holes. Great one from Jakub. Taking a stroke again on Joe.
Yeah, they're both 4 down. 3-7. Ricky keeping the pace though. 3 down. He's going to be really hard to catch if he keeps birdieing. This is all in his hands, you know. I mean, this is his tournament to lose now at this point. He's earned himself the position to, you know, just kind of walk towards the victory, but he's still got to do some scoring.
Exactly,
He's
you're
doing
right.
just that.
And we are moving on to hole 8. Toughest hole on the course, definitely par 4, 241 meters. First shot you will try to land into that tunnel with a fairway driver, hyzer flip up, or stable disc that you will release flat and control the fade. If there is too much of that fade I was mentioning, you will end up on that left side. That's definitely not where you want to land. And then there is that OB area also in the middle of the second part of the fairway. Nothing too dangerous. If you're in position on the first shot, you will have a really long flex shot to arrive onto that green, pushing it to the backside deep to just fade onto that green. You can see the slope is pretty hard. You need to control the speed if you don't want to end up down there far from the basket.
Incredible hole. I mean, very difficult. Averaging closer to a par 5 at 4.88. You know, green really, really well protected. So much to do to get yourself all the way up there in a couple of shots. So birdies are few and far between here on the field.
Oh, wow.
Wow, Jakub has done what he needs to do to attack for birdie now on the second shot.
Slight hyzer release.
That was
And
pretty.
slight flip up, controlling the straight line. Slow fade. It's exactly what you're looking for.
Finally trying to follow, catches a high branch, but still pretty good right there in the middle of the fairway.
Exactly, not as good as Jakub's drive, but perfectly positioned to attack the green.
Can you do any better than Jakub did there, really? I mean,
It's really hard. And the group is just showing the line, making the hole so easy.
solid shot from Ricky.
So easy to just...
Yeah, he really needed to answer right back to Jakub's huge drive, so Ricky really clutching up, you know, all week.
Not able to see where Joe landed. But yeah, pretty nice drives from the entire card. Just waiting to see where Joe... Yeah.
Okay.
So slightly early, left side.
Safe for the Mando that you see there on the far left of the screen. Forehand, pitch out. It's going to be pretty difficult to save the par from there, but still possible.
Yeah, he will need to show the balance he has with the... Oh, no. Yeah,
Bit of a shank from Väino, but not punished severely for it, but yeah, pretty far out of position at least. No penalties. Stayed clear of that OB trap.
Yeah, late release, unfortunately, for Väino.
Ricky.
If this can hold the line.
Oh my.
Yeah, okay, so no...
Yeah, a valiant effort, but not quite enough to get all the way around the corner up into the green.
Exactly, not enough distance. But yeah, he's going to be left with some easy work to do from that left side.
Look at this. It takes 2 crazy good shots to get a birdie look on this one, and he almost throws it in pretty much. I mean, stays put with that tree. Yeah, it could have gone a little long, but...
Great shot and a good help from the tree.
Great
inside the circle. Great
Jakub,
shot from Jakub.
He's doing everything he can and everything he has to try to fight for this win. Really amazing stuff going on here on the lead card, final day.
And Joe will be able to fight for a par, long range, with a downhill putt. Pretty risky, but something to do if he wants to.
Touchy little forehand roller with a putter, I believe.
Yeah, too straight, unfortunately, for Väino.
Getting a little curl at the end of it. Is he lined up with the gap? Kind of.
Yeah, just take your appeal. Take the bogey from over there.
Ricky, putt approaching it. He'll have an easy par. Jakub with a real good opportunity to get to within 5 strokes of the lead. Oh my goodness, Joey's on fire today. That was so close. And there you see it, birdie. Only the 5th birdie of the day on this the most difficult hole on the course.
Yeah, great birdie from Jakub. 2 bogeys for Joe and Väino. Yeah, it can happen on this hole.
Sure.
We've seen some worse scores, so no worries for the lead card. And just like that, we are entering the last hole of the front 9. 85 meters uphill all along the way, tunnel shot, no OBs, nothing major. Yeah, just trying to hit your gap with a mid-range. And yeah, try to be around the basket, I guess. As you can see, it's pretty tight. Not able to see it from the drone shot. Oh, early kick for Jakub, but good hit. Just like left side. He's gonna be able to go to the basket, to the green from there, and a late release also for...
Oh, good kick though.
Ricky, yeah. Good kick, back to the center.
This one of the easier ones. 3rd easiest at 2.75, as we see Väino also off on that right side.
Yeah, this one looked slightly better than the first 2.
That's left side, kicks to the right, and settles back in the middle of the fairway.
Yeah, nobody able to reach the green. But nothing major, it's a short hole. And that's a good upshot from Jakub. Should be able to save the par.
Joey giving that a chance?
Yeah, long range attempt from Joe. Väino slightly closer. Fading early. That's going to be an easy par. Yeah, and Ricky with the clearest line to take a birdie from deep.
Wide right. Looking like a par frame.
Yeah, par frame on 9. Not bad, not good. Yeah, and a good save from Jakub.
Yeah.
And yeah, it should be a par frame from the group.
Yeah, routine cleanup here from the rest of the crew.
Yeah, not the best, not the worst. You know, a lot of players are birding this one. It's so easy to miss your line from inches, let's say.
Yeah, uphill 85 meters, pretty tight gap, but still pretty surprising not to see any birdies on that lead card. There you see
5 strokes separating Jakub from Ricky. It can be interesting in the back nine, as you were mentioning. A lot of score separators on the last 9 holes. Let's see, man. Let's see. That's gonna be exciting. There is a battle for first still, or for second. We'll see what's going on.
A lot of people looking for podium spots too. We got Adam Hammes, Anthony Barella, Nico Santila all out there shooting hot.
Big names everywhere, and that's gonna be fun. Thank you guys for watching, for supporting, and we'll see you on the back nine.
Yeah, see you there. It's gonna be great. Make sure you support.